Welcome back to Eliances Heroes, where heroes in business align. To be part of our super community and find out more about Eliances, visit www.Eliances.com. Now, back to our super host, David Cogan, founder of Eliances.
That's right. Good morning. Incredible things going on. What a day it's been. We had the president of Telemundo. We had the president of IKEA just on, too. Grew it to $3 billion in sales. And we just had the Bare Naked Foods founder and Survivor cast member on, but it just keeps on getting better. I mean, just incredible. I love the creative types. What is so important is those that can get the creative juices going. And that's Peter Leslie, who's worked with Warner Brothers Studio, MCA Records, EMI Records. Peter, what projects are you working on now?
Now I moved on to more, because I consider myself an ideal person, and I moved on to a project I'm working on now called Clingnotes.com.
Interesting. Okay, so Clingnotes.com. You could reach Peter Leslie then by going to Clingnotes.com or Eliances.com, the place where entrepreneurs align. All right, so I see you're standing up here and you're putting something on the studio door. It's really cool. Okay, so it sticks there perfect. It's huge. It looks, I mean, it's pretty big. I'd say about 3 feet by 3 feet. It's stuck on very easily. What is it? I mean, I can kind of think Clingnotes.com, but what is it?
Clingnotes is an instant whiteboard. And let me give you a little story about it. I walked into a hospital in Los Angeles, and I walked into the nurse's station. I still remember it was on the second floor. And the nurse had, the office was like a circular office. And she had about 8 of these Post-its, paper Post-its. They were 25 by 30. And she had 8 of them on the wall. And she just wrote her notes on the wall. And then when she was done, I saw them take them off and then, throw them in the trash. And I said, wait a minute, there's got to be a better way to do that. That's a little wasteful. And so I said, well, what if there was like a plastic that she can use, or like maybe a disposable whiteboard or something like that? So it took me a little while to find it. I searched around and I found this great film, this plastic. And it looks great. It clings to the wall without nails, without tape. And you can use any dry erase marker. So found it. It took me about a year to find it. And I said, you know what? I think this needs to be out there.
What I love about it is that I've been in meetings and they pull out, 10 different sheets and they stick them all around the wall. Then they run out of space and they got to rip down the sheets and put up another sheet and keep putting up all these sheets. And next thing you know, we don't know where. We've got piles and stuff everywhere of these sheets. They're throwing them out. So yours is reusable, right? So it's this huge sheet. It's, again, Clingnotes.com. You could write on it, erase, and do everything, right?
Absolutely. Write on it, erase. You can take it down. You could put it away, put it back up.
So I don't have to keep buying and buying and buying all the things. It holds up?
Yes, that's a good thing. And then maybe it might be a bad thing for me because, you buy one and it lasts for a while. It does last a long time. And the good thing is that what it does is it turns any room into a meeting room. And, what I've noticed, because I use them a lot myself. I have, like in my apartment, and I literally have in my living room, I have about 8 of these things up. Because I'm an idea person and I like to write my ideas out.
I want to talk about that here in a second because you're listening to Eliances Heroes. Be a hero. Go where entrepreneurs align. Be part of the community. Eliances.com. That's Eliances.com. We're talking here with Peter Leslie. Now, Peter, you're also the winner of the John Lennon Songwriting Award. You've taken many songs, too, to #1 on Billboard charts. How do you achieve this? I mean, in addition to what you're doing with Clingnotes, how'd you do that?
I started out in music. I had a family, and we were musicians. And I don't know if I have that written in there, but as an artist, I was signed to Arista Records. Yes, and
a little secret holding back.
Yeah, I was, and we did some television. We did a couple of TV shows. There was a show called Soul Train, which was pretty hot, and we were on Soul Train. And from there, I went into songwriting. I went to work at a couple of record companies, and writing was in me. It was always in me. So I started, writing music. And there's a story behind that. I can remember that week I had enough money to, I think I was working on something at the time. I had enough money at that time. I was on my way to the grocery store, and this was my budget to buy groceries. So I had enough money to either buy the groceries or enter into the contest and pay for the contest. I said, you know what? Let me just go ahead and enter into the contest. I was hungry the next day, but 2 weeks later they called me and said I won, so it was worth it.
That's amazing. So wait, so you were on Soul Train?
Yes.
Yes. Can't. I mean, that. You got to teach me some moves, I'll tell you. But it doesn't stop there, Peter, because you've done music for Fox Television, national NFL football games. I mean, you talked about being creative in that. What's the best way to be creative, and how does one find the inspiration and or ability to create? Because you're one of the people that constantly is creating.
Yes, writing music, I've talked with a lot of producers, and I've talked with a lot of, other creative people, and I've just read a lot of, articles. When it comes to writing music, it just, this may sound like the answer you don't want to hear, but it just comes. When you put up, I remember listening to, I think it was a Billboard magazine, or maybe Rolling Stones. I was just reading through it, and there was an article with Paul McCartney, and he was talking about how he would, write music, and he would just get on the piano, and he would just play and play and play until something just comes. And there is that aspect of it. There's the discipline aspect of it, and there's the, let's see.
I mean, this is incredible. Not everybody has the superpower like you do to have it just come to them. I mean, truly amazing. And you're also a member of Eliances, the place where entrepreneurs align. You've been to a few of our roundtable experiences and other experiences. Share with our audience, though, maybe describe the feeling about what it is being part of the community of Eliances.
Oh, it's wonderful. I mean, it is. It's great. When I first got here, because I'm from Los Angeles, so I came here to Los Angeles to move to Scottsdale. I was looking for a place. I said, look, there were other artists out here. Because I'm like a business person and an artist, and I said, I've got to connect to a community. So I looked around, and then I found Eliances, and I'm telling you, when I was just reading about it, it was just striking a chord inside. So I said, you know what, I'm going. I still remember that. I think it was like Thursday or something like that. So I went the next Tuesday. And when I went, I wasn't prepared to, present. I wasn't prepared to present. So when you called me, it was hilarious to me, because I was sitting in my chair and I didn't know I was going to present. And then you said, well, here's this person, Peter Leslie. And I said, who is he talking about?
Oh, well, you did incredible, because I got to tell you, everybody loves you. Everybody at Eliances community loves you. I mean,
that's what's good about it too. Is that I did notice a sense of community there, and that's something that I really, I was just drawn in after the first time I went. I really, I appreciate that. So you did a good thing by creating that.
How does one know that they have a Billboard chart quality song? I mean, you've helped a number of songs get on the Billboard chart. How do you know?
Great question.
Everybody thinks they have the best song.
Great question. Okay, a lot of people, when they, write music and they put it out, they think that it just happens, right? They think that they'll release a record and that, the record just takes off on its own. But that's not really the case. It's a marketed product. And some of those products, like you said, how do you know that this record is going to go the top 10? You don't. You don't know that record's going to go like, top 10 or top 5 or top whatever. But you just have a sense of, I don't know, there's just this sense, there's just this feeling that you get when you hear a record, and other people get it. There's a synergy to it. There's like, this record is in. It's like now. It's like it's happening. You get that, and then you have to put your all into it.
I mean, incredible. I got to tell you, a hero is someone that could move someone without touching them by using their superpower. The way our hero has done it through music, having taken songs to the #1 on Billboard charts, creating new tools like Clingnotes.com that musicians, writers, and others will use. That's our hero. That's Peter Leslie. Thank you again, David Cogan with Eliances. Now go to Soul Train.
You have been listening to Eliances Heroes, where heroes in business align. Eliances is the destination for entrepreneurs, investors, CEOs, inventors, leaders, celebrities, and startups. To present your superpower, visit www.Eliances.com. To unmask Eliances heroes' secret identities, be sure to tune in every Thursday at 9 a.m. right here on Money Radio 1510 and 99.3 FM.